Hey everybody, it's Lynette with the Pampered Chef. Sorry about our technical difficulties there. So we are going to be working on a one-pot meal tonight. We're going to be doing one of my favorites. So we're going to be using one of our ultimate power tools in the kitchen, and that is our RockCrock. So this is the RockCrock Everyday Pan. So what you're going to notice about this is it's a little bit shorter than what your RockCrock Dutch oven would be. So the Dutch oven is going to be about twice as tall. So kind of if you're deciding between the Dutch oven or the RockCrock Everyday Pan, you want to think about what you're going to be doing in it. The Dutch oven gives you a lot more options. You can do chili, you can do whole chickens in there, you can do like a big pot of soup. One of my favorite things to do in the RockCrock in the microwave is actually lasagna. You can make your lasagna right in here. You don't have to boil your noodles, and you can stick it right in the microwave. It takes about 20 minutes. So we're going to actually be making pork tenderloin tonight. And so I just have a nice about 1.5 pounds piece of pork tenderloin in here. It's raw. I don't have any other liquid in here right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to just season this up. So I'm going to use what I like to call our dynamic duo. So I have got our 3 onion rub and our garlic rub. So we're going to be just pretty generous with those two. Now these are a must-have in your kitchen. You can add them to anything. They add great flavor. If you're scared of fresh garlic, the garlic rub is actually a super easy, very nice substitution for that. Now we're going to take our salt and pepper grinder set, and we're just going to grind a little bit of our Himalayan sea salt and some of our peppercorn medley on top here. Alright, so now this guy is just going to get the lid put on, and we are going to go in the microwave for about 11 minutes with this. So I'm going to get that started. So now while our pork tenderloin is cooking, I want to talk to you a little bit about some of our other products here. So you just saw the RockCrock Everyday Pan. Now some of the companion things that come along with the RockCrock that you can get include the slow cooker warmer stand. So what makes this so amazing is you can do any of your favorite dishes in the microwave in your RockCrock, and then you can go ahead and put them in the warmer to keep them warm, or you can use your RockCrock just like you would any other slow cooker or crock pot. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't find it very fun to wash my crock pot, because sometimes when you make things like Velveeta cheese dip or, you know, really creamy soup in there, it gets all the crusty stuff along the edges. Now with the RockCrock, that cleans right off because it's not getting hot spots as a slow cooker due to the thickness of the walls of the RockCrock. So while we're talking about the RockCrock, of course it can go in the slow cooker warmer stand. It can go in the microwave like we're cooking our pork tenderloin. You can also use it on top of the stove, in the oven, under the broiler, and on the barbecue grill. Now the most phenomenal part of all of that, if you're like me, I don't like cleaning up all that much. You can use it and just throw it in the dishwasher to clean it up, and it'll wash right clean. Now the other things you can do with the RockCrock, I really want to stress to you, it's an awesome investment in your kitchen. It's a pan you can use every single day. You can use it for hot dishes, you can use it for meatloaf, you can use it for frying meats, you can use it for roasting meats in the oven, you can use it like a crock pot. My favorite thing to do is actually doing pasta in the microwave. That was like the world's greatest invention when I learned that. Is how many times are we so focused on getting our main part of our meal ready. Maybe we're making meatballs and sauce for spaghetti, or we're doing, you know, some other kind of sauce, a stroganoff type sauce, and we forget about the side part, the noodles or the rice or something. So my favorite thing to do is you just take your pasta, you put it in the RockCrock, you put 3 cups of water with it, put it in the microwave, takes 17 minutes in the microwave, and normally you don't even have to drain it. So that makes it so nice and easy. Now another fabulous piece that's in our line this fall and winter is our stoneware bowl. So you might have noticed this is part of the host special in the month of March. You can get this bowl at 60% off. So it's a beautiful tan colored stoneware, and it is glazed for easy cleanup. Now you might be looking at this thinking it's just a really big serving bowl, and it's a nice stoneware serving bowl. But the awesome part about this is you can actually bake in this. So what I have done, I have a really fun recipe I'm doing in February and March. It's a stuffed Rolo knot with a turtle fudge dip. So you can make the whole hot dip and the biscuit in the oven right in your bowl and serve right in your bowl. It's also fabulous for serving casseroles, hot dips, warming it to keep rolls warm, any of those things. And it is a piece of our stoneware line, so it is going to be 60% off for you as a hostess in the month of March. So anyone who is thinking they may have a RockCrock in their future, they may have a RockCrock and a slow cooker stand in their future, we do have one extra special that's available only in February. It is available to customers and hosts, and that is our RockCrock carrier. So this carrier, you actually can fit either the Dutch oven or the RockCrock everyday pan plus the slow cooker stand, and it has this rubber kind of insulator for your lid so it doesn't spill. The whole thing latches up and you can carry it, kind of just like a little suitcase for your RockCrock. So this is only available while supplies last in the month of February if you're interested in getting in on the action with that. Some of the other fun things that we have that are very popular this fall and winter selling season include our ceramic egg cooker. Now, does anybody have our ceramic egg cooker? This has been just revolutionary for people who try to get out the door in the morning and they have a hard time getting a nice, healthy breakfast. So with this, you can see it's ceramic. It has the silicone band on it. So what that does is it makes it like a travel mug for your breakfast. So all you do is you're going to open it up, crack 2 eggs in here. You can put whatever you want with your eggs. You can put cheese with your eggs. You can put ham, veggies, whatever you like. Put your lid back on, cover this up with your finger, and just shake it till it's all nice and scrambled. And then you put it in there for 70 seconds. Yes, Ashley, the stoneware bowl actually can go in the dishwasher because it is the glazed stoneware. So you can wash that right in the dishwasher. So 70 seconds and you have eggs. Other great things you can do in here, you can do steel cut oatmeal, regular oatmeal, single serve muffins, chocolate cake. If you have anyone in your house who ever eats Easy Mac, first of all, Easy Mac is expensive. Second of all, Easy Mac is filled with crap. So you can take this cooker, you can put your macaroni and your water in here, 3.5 minutes in the microwave, and then just throw in a handful of your favorite shredded cheese, and you've got your own healthy macaroni, 1 pot macaroni and cheese. So that is the ceramic egg cooker. And if you do purchase this tonight, I will actually, when you provide an email address, email you the cookbook that has all the recipes you can do here in the microwave egg cooker. So one of my other favorite products that we're going to talk about is actually this right here. This is the salad spinner. So when I first got this, I wasn't really sure what you did with the salad spinner because I'd never been that familiar with it. So what I learned about a salad spinner is this is going to save you a ton of money. So you can look at this and you can go, ooh, it's like a $60-some product. I don't really think I need a salad spinner. But how many people have ever opened a bag of lettuce and you went to eat one salad and it was great? You go back 2 days later to eat another salad, your bag of lettuce is slimy and disgusting and brown. So what you do is you take and you fill your bowl with water, put your lettuce in this bowl, you let it wash, you drain all the water out, the lettuce is still in the colander, and then you're going to take and you're going to spin it dry. So you can get this going up to 13 miles an hour. What that's going to do is that it's going to take all that extra liquid out of your lettuce. Now what I actually recommend for lettuce, spinach, any kind of greens is that you spin it about 3 times, dumping the water out in between just to make sure you get it nice and dry. So with that lettuce, iceberg lettuce from the bag, so the 77 cents a bag on sale kind of lettuce. Take that, wash it, spin it dry, put it in one of our stainless steel mixing bowls in your refrigerator. It's going to keep at least 3 weeks. How many people have ever eaten iceberg lettuce that's been in their fridge for at least 3 weeks? Before the salad spinner, that thought was not very appetizing to me. So anything that's more green and leafy, like a spinach, a spring mix, something like that, you can actually keep that in your refrigerator about 6 weeks before it goes bad. Anyone who grows garden lettuce, this is amazing for that because it seems like all the gritty stuff just keeps coming out of your garden lettuce. You can wash it and make sure you get it spun dry. It'll keep beautifully in the fridge. Now, our salad spinner is a little bit unique to the market because our salad spinner actually has this black button right here. What that is it's a break. So that enables you to be able to do berries in here. So you're going to take your strawberries, and this does come with a smaller colander as well. Put them in the smaller colander, and instead of just spinning and spinning and spinning like we do with our lettuce, because that's going to give us jam, we actually just want to spin and break and spin and break and spin and break, because that's going to just jostle all the extra moisture right off your berries. And same thing, the berries will keep forever in the fridge in a nice airtight container. Now the other things that I do with my salad spinner, I use it for everything because I want to get every dollar out of this and I don't want to waste any food. Baby carrots are kind of the other thing where once you open them, they're either slimy or they're white. So take your baby carrots, wash them, rinse them in here, put them in an airtight container, and they're going to keep literally forever. Pasta for pasta salad, you want to get all that water off there before you put the dressing on so it keeps nice. Just take and put it in the salad spinner, spin your pasta dry to get all that extra moisture out of there. Potatoes for potato salad, same way. You just want to get them nice and dry so that you get your dressing to coat it nicely. So that's the salad spinner. This is another host half price item. People love to get this at half price as a hostess. If you have anything over the price of probably $30 on your wish list, the best way to get it is by hosting a party, getting it for free, half price, or at a discount. So that's our salad spinner. Now I'm going to talk a little bit to you guys about cheese. So let me grab a little cheese here. So how many people buy their cheese in a bag? Right? Okay, so it's already pre-shredded. It's super easy to use. If you take out your bag of cheese sometime, I want you to look at the cheese in the bag. And if you notice little white particles in with your cheese, not the mold, that comes later, but just the white kind of dusty stuff in with your cheese, what that is actually a wood fiber that they put in with your cheese to keep it tasting fresh and delicious. Now I'm not sure about you, but fresh and delicious does not ever involve wood fiber at my house. So I want to show you, this is our adjustable coarse grater. This is the best cheese grater you're ever going to find. It does adjust like the name says, so you can use it as a box grater position. You can use it flat and shred cheese like over a casserole. And to store it, this is the best part, it's not bulky in your drawer. It folds completely flat. So I want you to just take a look at how this shreds cheese, because some of you might have used a box grater before. And what we notice about a cheese grater is the grater part is actually kind of dull. So as we grate, the cheese isn't falling out back here in nice. Okay, are you guys still there? I think we had some internet trouble, but I hope we're back. Is everybody back? Can you guys comment if you're there, if you can see me? All right, so we're gonna go back to our cheese. So I've just got a regular block of cheese, got our grater. I want you to watch it fall through right here because you're gonna be amazed at how nice and strip-like this grates your cheese. Now I am not using hardly any pressure really at all. The cheese is just sliding through here. And the best part about it is when you have this nice grated cheese like this, you can actually do your whole block at one time and then just throw your own shredded cheese in the freezer to get it where you want it to be and have it hand ready for casseroles or on burgers or whatever you like it for. So not only is this better for you because it doesn't have the wood fiber in, the other great part about this is it's so much cheaper to shred your own cheese. So look just at this small chunk that we have. If we shred this up, look how much cheese we're getting out of it. And so if we take like a 2-pound block of cheese, which is not very expensive at all to get a 2-pound block, like you can get it at your Costco or your Sam's Club, or just watch your grocery store for good sales. Look at all this cheese we're getting, and I've just done like a little chunk. I still got all this cheese left. So absolute best thing you can do is invest in a great cheese grater. It's going to save you money and give you healthier cheese. So I'm going to move our cheese out of the way. By the way, using our large grooved cutting board. If anybody has this, it's phenomenal. You notice the groove around the outside. So the groove, what that's for, is that groove actually holds up to 3/4 of a cup of liquid. So if you're cutting a roast or a watermelon or a pineapple, anything that's juicy and makes that little river run down your countertop, if you cut it on here, it catches it all on your board, so you don't have as much cleanup to do. So I'm just get the board out of the way. And now let's check our RockCrock and see how we're doing there. So when I microwave, I love using these. These are our silicone grippers. Absolutely fabulous. Anybody with an air fryer needs these. Anybody who uses a microwave ever needs these. All right, so remember what we started with? We started with just a raw piece of pork in here. And now what we have is we have a tender, delicious pork loin that's been cooked in here. So let me get a cutting board set up here so you guys can see it. We're actually going to cut this so you can see how tender and juicy and delicious that this turned out tonight. So think about this. You're busy. You need a quick dinner. What are you going to do? Are you going to throw a frozen pizza in the oven? Because a frozen pizza is going to take you about 20 minutes. Or are you going to take and get a nice piece of pork tenderloin, bring it home, and then slice it up. So here's our pork tenderloin. Now keep it in mind, this was 11 minutes in our RockCrock. Can you guys see that? How nice and delicious and juicy that is. Now you would never know you made this in the microwave, would you? It looks just like something you slow roasted in the oven. Now the fabulous part about this is we can either slice this, or if we wanted to make pulled pork, I want to show you one of my other favorite tools. That is our salad chopper. So this you can obviously make chopped lettuce with. You can do salsa all in one bowl. You can do graham cracker crumbs. But if you want to do like a pulled pork or a chicken or something like that, it's awesome for that because you can actually just get right in with your whole big piece of meat and just chop it right up. So very, very useful tool. Chicken, same thing. If you need chicken for a hot dish, you can just put it right in the bowl with the chicken and chop it right up. So the last thing I want to kind of show you here is I want to show you the juice that we have in here. So if you take a look at this bowl, we have all this natural pork broth in here. Now remember, we didn't add any water at all to this. So anything you're going to cook in your RockCrock, you don't need to add any extra liquids at all. So you don't need to dilute your broth. You don't need to make it less flavorful by putting extra water with it. You just put your meat in. You can put your vegetables with it. We could have done a whole one pot pork tenderloin. We could have done potatoes and carrots, or a whole chicken in here is 35 minutes. It's brown on the top, has the consistency of a rotisserie chicken, and you can put your potatoes and carrots with it, or you can do wild rice under it in just 35 minutes. So that's kind of a little bit about some of my favorite products. My very last favorite product I do want to talk to you all about is, I know you might not have logged on tonight thinking you wanted to do something like what I'm doing, but I have a lot of consultants who've made this choice. And you know, I never know who had a hard time dropping their baby off at daycare today, who has a boss that's demeaning to them, who just wants to get out and meet some new people. But this business is the key to all those things. I started this business about 15 years ago, and I started it actually because I wanted a frying pan, and I didn't want to pay the money that they had to buy it. So I decided I was going to start Pampered Chef, and I was going to earn that frying pan for free. Since then, it's been a tremendous financial success for us. We've been on 3 premier vacations, and it just gives me a lot more flexibility and freedom to do extra things with my family. So if you do want some more information, just personal message me. I'm not going to stalk you down on Facebook, but I do want to make sure you have enough information to make an informed decision. So now we're going to return to the rest of the party. Kim's party is going to be open through the 12th of February, so you can place your orders online. If you do have questions about any of the products that you've seen or you want to know more about it, just comment back on our virtual party and I'll be happy to let you know. Thanks for joining us live and stay tuned. We've still got some prizes to give away.